Well, hello Scorpio, great to have your company again here in July 2025. Here's your chart, and that's the planets moving around these bodies which dispense your karma. And this month I'd like you to focus on the upper part of the horoscope. This is where there's going to be a lot of action this month. This area is career, profession, self-esteem, and really the development of your life goals, along with this 11th sector, 10, 11. And as you can see, Mars, your ruling planet, is here in the 11th house, which is showing a very strong push to achieve your goals. We have to look at what's happening here with the sun, which is ruling your career, Mercury, and also the new moon that I'm going to talk about shortly. The full moon on the 11th takes place in this third house, and that's important along with Saturn in your sixth house. The third house is your courage, your determination, the way you think, and the sixth house are your daily habits, your scheduled patterns of how you work, methodologies, systems, etc. So these areas are going to be triggered especially after the 11th. And you can see this comes with some challenge because of this right angle between the full moon and Saturn and Neptune. So it's important to get your priorities right throughout the month of July. Once that's done, then you're in a better position to make your dreams come true. There's some conflict up here. There may be some opposition from friends. You may have some ideological differences shown by that combative Mars in the 11th house of friendships. So you have to be diplomatic. Diplomacy is important now for you. And also, speaking of diplomacy, this movement of Venus and Uranus into this 8th sector has to do with the way you negotiate money. We talked about the full moon in the 3rd sector. That 3rd sector's negotiation skills, and this 8th house is the shared resources that you have with others. That can be your spouse, it can be a business partner, it can also be the money you share with banks and financial institutions. With Uranus moving into this area, we see some unexpected twists and turns. That's also shown by the focal point here in the 10th house, Mercury, on the 18th going stationary and then into its retrograde motion. It's doing that dancing madly backwards routine. There it is there. And of course, Mercury, which is the natural negotiation planet, is adding weight to this 8th house Uranus. Sudden twists, turns, unexpected events. Oh my God, I thought that money was coming through. Oh, I thought you were going to give me the loan. Mercury also retrograde tells a similar story. So these two planets are functioning in unison in a way. You see the very, very desirable solar transit on the 22nd, Sun into that 10th sector is usually an indicator of potential elevation in work, promotions and that sorts of stuff. And the new moon, which I hinted at earlier on the 25th, shows that the opportunity is there. There could be an offer, there could be something you discover, again, suddenly. But the retrogression of Mercury asks you to be a little bit patient. You see here the opposition from the Sun to Pluto can indicate manipulative circumstances, employers that are not conducive to giving you everything you want when you want and as quickly as you want. That's the retrograde Mercury asking you to be a little patient, not be too worried that you've missed out, but to understand that sometimes it's in your best interests to gather more information and understand the deeper and longer term implications of the things that you desire. So that's the lesson for this 10th house retrograde Mercury, Sun and new moon in that area, and the shared resources component. Be patient, Scorpio. Just relax. And while you're at it, pop on over and take a look at some of the other stuff I've written up for you there for the month of July, which is going to help make better heads or tails of this karmic map I've just shown you. We also request that you subscribe so that you can help the channel, help me to, get ahead and extend my reach and share some of this information with others. Don't forget to drop me a line if you've got something to say, and I'll be here again next month waiting for you. Take care till then. Bye-bye.